going on, plant peeps? Glad you're with us today. Exciting day. We're at the JOCO Plant Show at the fairgrounds, which happens to be in Raleigh, North Carolina. Wow, amazing displays from nurseries all over the state. And we're gonna show you some amazing plants today that you're gonna love and enjoy. So let's grow. Cart for plants today. We have so many beautiful plants to show you. We've got evergreens, ornamental grasses, small shrubs, large growing shrubs to keep out those nasty neighbors, right? Screening plants. We've got shade trees here and flowering trees.
Hi, my name is Terry. I'm from Meadow Nursery. We are the home of the proven winner Color Choice flowering shrub brand. We're a wholesale propagation nursery, so we're selling the small starter plants to nurseries all around the country, and they are growing them into these finished sizes you see here. We have a wide range of genuses, but something that we're passionate about and we have been very successful with is our hydrangea paniculatas. So we have a couple examples of some of the newer genetics that we are working on. This is Limelight Prime. Everybody knows Limelight. It's 6 to 8 feet tall. It's a magnificent hydrangea, but the Prime, we introduced that because some of the bigger hydrangeas, the container presentation that you see in the garden centers and the landscape pickup yards, it can get a little floppy and it requires a lot of maintenance in the pot. Limelight Prime is a little smaller, more in your 4 to 5 foot range, and the stems are really sturdy and it has a way better upright habit. So when customers are coming into the garden centers, they're seeing this really nice presentation, and then in the landscape it is just performing really well. And because it's a little smaller, it has a little more versatile application than Limelight does. So, and then we have pufferfish, which is a new white hydrangea. Pufferfish is about 2 to 3 feet tall, and outside, when you're growing it outside, this was in a greenhouse, it is just loaded up with flowers on top. And again, you've got that, you can see here, you've got that really nice sturdy stem habit in the container. And this isn't even a year old, and so most paniculatas are pretty fast growing. So yeah, and then we have our Sprinter boxwood. Sprinter is about 30% faster than your typical boxwood in its growth rate, and it is. NC State did some studies on boxwood blight because everyone is concerned about that, and it showed moderate resistance to the blight, so we were encouraged with that. If you're ever looking for a particular plant and you are having trouble finding it from a local source, you can go to our website, theprovenwinners.com, and there's a section, find a retailer or find a landscaper, and it's a good way to put in your zip code and it'll bring up suppliers for the Proven Winner product.
My name's Ariel, I'm with Pender Nursery. We grow a wide variety of plants. We do shrubs, we do perennials, we do trees, and we sell them all the way up and down the East Coast to garden centers and landscape contractors. We're most known for our Encore azaleas. We're one of the first licensed growers and the best grower of Encore azaleas in the region, so check us out at pendernursery.com.
Hi, my name is Sean with Adcox Nursery. We specialize in large containers. As you can see, some of the larger of our evergreens here, the 45 gallon, 25 gallon, 7 gallon, 10 gallon, those sizes, that's about where we hit our prime and start to grow. We do grow a nice 3 gallon and 5 gallon, like the Cephalotaxis Duke Garden. A lot of the Cephalotaxis, the Drupacia, prostrata, that sort of thing. We also like to grow a lot of unique plants. Real nice ground cover. This is Ardesia, and Ardesia is a nice spreading ground cover. It gets this very small pink flower that's real pretty, and then that little pink flower will produce a nice red berry, kind of like a holly type berry to it. And it's low growing, spreading, really nice. This is the bona fide arborvitae. It's a sport off of the green giant, but what you're gonna find is that it's 40% smaller than the green giant, and it's gonna perform real nice. So if you're in a small, tighter area and you don't need that overgrown size of the green giant, this bona fide is gonna be perfect for you. Another one that's good for like a medium screen is the Magnolia Stellar Ruby. And again, large size, we grow them in a 15 gallon, so you get instant gratification on this. Now this has been reclassified from the Michelli to the Magnolia family. And it'll get kind of a ruby pink flower about this big, smells like a banana peel. And we also do the Ogon, which is also really pretty, easy growing. These are so easy to grow. Get them in the ground, they'll take a lot of moisture. If you have a nice moist area, they'll do fantastic in that spot, and they'll spread.
Yeah, those are amazing. They brighten up an area really nice.
Yeah, they really do.
Hey, my name's Joanna. I work at Sampson Nursery. The J.C. Ralston Hardy Dwarf Viburnum is a great native, smaller viburnum that flowers in the spring and throughout the summer and into the fall. It's a great plant and pretty hardy for any landscape.
This is a really interesting new variety. It's a flamethrower redbud, zones 5 to 9, gets about 20 feet tall and almost as wide. Likes full sun, but look at this amazing foliage color. You've got the traditional burgundy that red buns. My buns are red. No, red bud that are known for that burgundy foliage, but look how it transitioned into that really awesome yellow. It's a really nice effect to add some really nice color pop in the garden space. And red buds aren't very huge, so they can stay understory for your existing big plants that you already have.
Hey, I'm Todd with Worthington Farms. We're in Greenville, North Carolina, here at the JOCO Plant Show in Raleigh, North Carolina. So see, we've got a lot of plants, mostly container plants. We also grow field-grown plants, but a lot of red buds. We've got some really nice forest pansy red buds with a nice lavender heart-shaped leaves. Several varieties of oaks. This is a swamp white oak, which is a very sustainable tree. This is a really good Little Gem magnolia on a trellis, espaliered. So we do these in on a trellis like that, and also just a regular here. So Little Gem, just a great southern magnolia, blooms very heavy. Taylor juniper is quickly becoming the upright conifer for really the whole United States. They're very cold hardy. These are grafted plants that have a great root system. They're in the Juniperus virginiana family. But you've probably heard of Italian cypress. This is a replacement for Italian, much more cold hardy. They'll get like 40 feet tall. If they're happy, in the right climate, they can get very tall. But they don't get so big, so wide. Scarlet crepe myrtles, we grow a lot of crepe myrtles. This is a new red that's out through Colorama, but trademark name is Scarlet. A really good red.
So I just noticed this display. It's a lot of evergreens at this nursery. Really unique evergreen changes here to choose from. And it's great to show you this variety. You've got all kinds of different colors and textures. Some are wispy. Some are very ornate, almost starting dwarf, and then some, these are small pots obviously, but you can tell already the habits of each. But just a nice difference in textures. The color of the greens changes here. We've got some blue to gray tones. But you know, screening options are not limited. You know, we don't have to always go to the Leland cypress, the magnolia, the wax myrtle. Let's go change it up with some nice offerings of arborvitae. We got a Spartan juniper here. Obviously, you got the magnolias that are beautiful and offer a flower, as well as that screening from the nasty neighbors. All right, plant peeps, thank you so much for watching. We saw some really nice plants today. Thanks everybody for subscribing. If you haven't yet, subscribe please, and we'd love to have your support with a big green thumbs up. But just amazing plants to enjoy. All of us need some inspiration with some great new plant offerings, and this certainly has it. JOCO Plant Show every year, really nice. We had a great time.